Welcome back, you gorgeous lots. I've got another little Grinch set for you. Well, my favourite finger chewer is back in, so I've done the best at my prep work around her cuticles, as they are slightly sore. As I said, she is a chewer, and yeah, a bad one. She will chew her acrylics until she starts to lift the side of one, and then we'll remove the whole set. So I give her a good telling off. I did. I was like, no more of this. Come for redesigns, because you're sucking for no reason at all. So no need. So straight in with powder puff. I always call it peppermint. I don't know why. That's not peppermint, that's another one. Anyway, so yeah, straight in with powder puff on the pointer, and then straight in with Oz on the middle finger. Now, I'm not sure if Oz is available as an individual powder, but it is in the Christmas collection. I will double check as I'm like adding stuff into the description box below, and I will link as many as I can. If it's on its own, I'll link it on its own, as well as the Christmas collection as well. There was a lot of as wells in that last sentence. Anyhow, back on with powder puff on the ring finger. That little bobbly bit that you see on the end of the nail is just because I've done the clear base, sculpted out the clear base, and then I haven't like filed perfectly. I've just did a rough sides file and then just went straight in with the colours. No point trying to make something absolutely perfect, because, well, more so with the length, because like you're going to file that nice and crisp, and then when you've put your colour on and you've done your capping and whatever design, you're going to file it again, and then it's going to get shorter and shorter, so that's no good. And then finally also on the thumb, so I've done the thumb and the pinky in this, and this is the very beautiful Twilight Sparkle. This has hexagons, circles, stars and love hearts, and it's holographic. It's absolutely beautiful. Really, really love this. This is also part of the Christmas collection. And then I'm using a gel base coat, and I'm just putting on a thin layer on the two nails that I'm applying decals to, the Grinch decals. So I'm doing it on the ring finger and on the pointer, both of them obviously being the powder puff colour. And then after soaking each decal into water for about 10 seconds, I pull it out the water, slide it off the backing paper, dry it off a bit on paper towel, the decal, and then with my tweezers I'm just plonking it onto the nail, which the hand holding the bauble is for the ring finger, and I'm pressing that into place. Now, in my previous video on a previous Grinch set that I did, the last video that I uploaded, it was quite difficult to get it to stick down because of the height of the natural nail bed. She has quite a curve in them. So instead of cutting the decal, what other people do, what I do is pop it down as best as I can, and then into the lamp for a freeze cure of 5 seconds, and then back out, and you can press it down firmly everywhere else and it will sit completely flush. But in this case, I didn't need to do any of that. Then I'm going to cap in clear, do all my shaping and filing, and add on the top coat as well. And then we are here. I'm using white gel paint to draw like wavy lines across the middle nail. It's just a different way of doing a candy cane nail, really. Instead of doing the colour blocking, you can opt to use gel polish or gel paint or acrylic paint, whatever your choice of paint is, it gives you the exact same effects, but obviously it's just extra work on top of the nail instead. Now, I've chosen in this one, my idea was that I wanted to then have the sugar dusting with glitter, really fine glitter. So that's exactly what I've done. I've done the lines wide enough and high enough, so I've used enough gel paint so when I do sprinkle on the glitter, it will like sink into it, so it's got a much better hold. So obviously over the course of time, things get dirty, and any glitter on top of the nail, any sugaring, will get dirty because, you know, life. But if you make sure that it is embedded well enough, it means that they can use just a nail brush and give it a good scrub over for when it does get a bit grubby, and it'll bring it back to like full health, so to speak. And then over onto the pinky. Remember, I haven't cured any gel. I haven't cured the middle finger. I'm wanting to do the patterns on both before I do the sprinkling, so then it's all curing at once. And I'm doing like my usual kind of snowdrift nail, but I'm just doing it in a shape down the nail instead. Because it was just something different, you know. And then on with the glitter. It's a super fine glitter, iridescent. I have no idea where I got it from, honestly. It was like a random purchase years ago, and I got like a massive pot. Now I've got like 5 grams left. Onto the little finger, and then sprinkle all over the middle. Make sure that you are sprinkling on enough to make sure you've got a proper good coverage. And then into the lamp for a full cure when you're happy. And then give it a good brush off using a soft brush. And then you have your finished set. Just apply your cuticle oil and away you go. Here's your little video. So as always, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to stay slaying, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!